So now I'm going to add detail and sort out the shape a little bit. So to do that, I'm going to hold my pencil much further down, so almost at the bottom, and that gives me a lot of control. It also allows me to press on a little bit harder. Now, this is how you should hold a pencil. I hold a pencil quite strangely, so I'm going to hold it how I would hold it, but do hold it correctly if you can. Okay, so I'm going to now sort out just the outline and try and get the different bits in. So I've got an eye there, an eye there, and you can see that I am pressing on a little bit harder. I'm going to ignore quite a lot of these lines because I'm bothered about getting the shape right. So I'm going to just outline where I think my shape should be. And you'll see I'm still doing quite a lot of lines, and even though I'm pressing significantly harder, I'm not pressing so hard that I can't rub it out. Now the wings are going to be my hardest shape to do, I think, so they go up slightly more than I've got at the moment, round like that, and come down, so I'm looking at the angles. I'm looking at where it goes back into, oh, I've done that wrong, where it goes back into the body, so oh blimey. So you can see that I'm having to correct all the time, and that's totally fine. That's better. So when I get onto the legs are actually quite sausagey. So I'm using sausages to kind of key out where I want things to go. And then I'm really looking at the shapes that are on the legs. So they're sort of made up of you know, rounded sausages, but then at the end they've got quite strange shapes, and I'm going to leave, so this bit here is quite furry, so I'm actually going to just really sketchily do the shape, and it goes out like that. Okay, and then at the bottom they've got almost like these, they're quite like triangles that fit together, and with a little, almost like a crab claw on the end. So it is about looking constantly at what you are drawing, trying to get the shape right, and it's not always what you expect, so you need to make sure that you are looking and keeping looking. So I'm sat with the bee right in front of me, and I've drawn that one wrong. And do you know how I know I've drawn that one wrong? Because there should be 3 of these shapes and then that, and I've only done 2. So I'll rub that out and do it again. So you do sometimes get caught up in the drawing and forget to look. You start drawing what you think is there rather than what actually is there. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that you can make in art. You need to always be, especially with observational drawing, you need to be looking at what is there and what you can see.